aspirants, I'm Indumati Karthikeyan from INCAR IAS Academy. We are providing 10 mock tests completely free in our YouTube channel. Actually, each mock test consists of 5 parts. Each part consists of 20 questions. Please go through the question paper. If you go through all this question paper, it will cover all the history, geography, economics, polity, and also it covers economic survey, budget, and also the current affairs part. So please go through it. You can crack the exam. All the best. Test 1. Consider the following statement regarding the Harappan civilization. First option, it was primarily an agrarian society. The script of the Harappan civilization has disappeared. The cultivation had well-planned drainage system. Which of the above statement is correct? Option A, 1 and 2. Option B, 1 and 3 only. Option C, 2 and 3 only. Option D, 1, 2 and 3 only. Actually, the Harappan civilization was agrarian society. The option 1 is correct. The script of the Harappan civilization has been undisappeared. So the option 2 was wrong. The civilization had well-planned drainage system. Yes, of course. So the correct answer is 1 and 3 only. So option B is the correct answer. Second question. With reference to the state legislature, consider the following statement. The governor has the power to dissolve the legislative assembly even without the advice of the chief minister. The legislative council in a state is a permanent body and cannot be dissolved. So these are the two options. Which of the statement given above is all correct? First of all, option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both and 1 and 2. Option D, none of the above. So the answer is 2 only, because the legislative council is a permanent body, but the governor cannot dissolve the government. Third question. Which of the following are the exclusive power of the state legislature? First option is passing the budget for the state, making laws on subject in the state list, making laws on subject in the union list with the president assent. So these are the options. So select the correct answer using the code below. First option A, 1 and 2 only. Option B, 2 and 3 only. Option C, 1, 2 and 3 only. Option D, 1 only. The option is answer A, because it can pass the budget for the state. It has power to make the law on the state list, and the making laws on the subject in the union list, it's not possible. So the option 3 is wrong. Consider the following statement regarding the state legislature. Option A, the tenure of the state legislative assembly is 5 years unless dissolved earlier. The governor has the discretion to nominate members of the legislative assembly. So the option is, which of the following is all correct? Option A, 1 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, both 1 and 2. Option D, neither 1 nor 2. The answer is 1 only, because the tenure of the legislative assembly is 5-year term. The governor does not have the discretion to nominate members of the legislative assembly. He can only nominate to the legislative council. Question number 5. Consider the following statement regarding the parliamentary committee. The Public Accounts Committee examines the appropriation and finance accounts of the government. The Committee on Estimate suggests changes in the policy to secure the efficiency in public expenditure. The Committee on Public Undertakings that examines the report of the Comptroller and Auditor General related to the public sector undertakings. Which of the statement given above is all correct? First of all, the statement A, 1 and 2 only. Option B, 2 and 3 only. Option C, 1, 2 and 3 only. Option D, 1 and 3 only. The correct answer is option C. All the statements are correct. Sixth question. With the reference to the parliamentary committees, consider the following statement. It's departmentally related to standing committees. Examine the working of the ministries and departments. Option 2, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha appoints the chairperson. of all the standing committees, which of the statement given above is or correct? The option A is 1 only, the option B is 2 only, option C is both 1 and 2, option D is neither 1 nor 2. So the explanation is 1 only. The departmentally relating to the standing committee that examines the working of the ministry and department, that statement is correct. The chairperson of some committees in Rajya Sabha are appointed by the chairman or vice president. Seventh question. Which of the following statement regarding El Nino and La Nina is correct? El Nino leads to warming of the ocean water in the eastern Pacific, while La Nina leads to cooling. Option B. Option B. La Nina is associated with increased monsoon rainfall in India. Option C. Both phenomena impact the global weather patterns. Option D. All of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above. So El Nino, which leads to the warming of the ocean water in the eastern Pacific, that is correct answer. The La Nina is associated with the increased monsoon rainfall in India, and also both phenomena which impact the weather system. That's why we are learning El Nino, La Nina. All the statements are right. Eighth question. Consider the following statement regarding the fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit is the difference between the total revenue and the expenditure of the government. A high fiscal deficit always indicates the poor economy. So which of the statements given above is all correct? First of all, option is A1 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. Answer 1 only. The fiscal deficit is a difference between the revenue, total revenue, and expenditure, total expenditure of the government. So that one is correct, but it does not always indicate a poor economy. So that is the statement was wrong. So it will not. It will define both the poor economy and also the growing economy. So growth-driven spendings. So question number 9. Which of the following fundamental rights cannot be suspended during a national emergency? Option A, right to equality. Option B, right to life and personal liberty. Option C, right to freedom of speech. Option D, right to freedom of religion. So the answer is right to life, right to equality. Absolutely, it will be suspended because of we cannot speak right about the national emergency, and also we cannot give the freedom of speech to affect another country's interest, and also we should not follow any religion during the national emergency. So the option 1, article 21, that right to life cannot be suspended even during an emergency. So it is a with reference to the CRISPR, that is Cas9 technology, that consider the following statement. It is used for the gene editing. It was discovered in bacteria as a defense mechanism against the virus. Which of the following statement given is or correct? First of all, option A is 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. CSISPR, that is Cas9, is a gene editing tool derived from a bacterial immune response. So the option both are correct. Question number 11. Consider the following statement regarding the Ramsar Convention. It's a very good important question about Ramsar. So we are providing the details of the all the conventions, international organizations, international forums, and also we cover all the budget main topics. So if you follow this question paper, you can easily come across all the current affairs from January to till December. It is related to the conservation of wetlands. India is a signatory of this convention. So which of the following is correct? So the answer is option A is 1 only, option B is 2 only, option C is both 1 and 2, option D is neither 1 nor 2. The answer is both, because we are signatory of this Ramsar Convention, and also we are conserving the Wetlands, the Ramsar Convention mainly comes for the conservation of the wetlands. Question number 12. Consider the following statement regarding the India's lunar mission Chandrayaan 3. It is successfully landed on the moon's south pole. It was launched by ISRO using GSLV Mk3. Which of the following is or correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. So the explanation, first of all, Chandrayaan 3 is successfully landed on the moon's south pole. It was launched using the GSLV 3 only. So the answer is both 1 and 2. Question number 13. How many delimitation commissions have been constituted by the government of India till December 2023? So we are getting the everyday news about the delimitation committees. So this question is very much important. Option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, option D 4. So which of the above is correct? 4. Because the Delimitation Commission in India have been established 4 times since 1952, 1963, 1973 and also in the year of 2002. So these commissions were set up under the Delimitation Act, and also it enacted that each census to redraw the boundaries of the constituency. Actually it mainly comes for the redrawing of boundaries and also for the reservation of the SC/STs. Question number 14. Consider the following statement regarding the Red Sea. The Red Sea receives a very little precipitation in any form. No waters enter the Red Sea from rivers. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. So the answer is both are correct. The Red Sea receives a very little precipitation and it has lacks the inflow from rivers because it has high salinity in primary due to the significant evaporation and limited freshwater inputs. Question number 15. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, which one of the following is the largest source of the sulfur dioxide emission? Option A, locomotives using fossil fuels, ships using fossil fuels. Option C, extraction of metal from ores. Option D, power plants using the fossil fuels. The correct answer is option D, power plants. That is a large, huge production. So the combustion is very high. So it will produce more number of SO2. Question number 16. Which one of the following is the exhaust pipe emission from the fuel cell electric vehicles powered by hydrogen? Option A, hydrogen peroxide. Option B, hydronium. Option C, oxygen. Option D, water vapor. Fuel cell electric vehicles that powered by hydrogen emit only water vapor as a byproduct. So the fuel cell hydrogen combines with oxygen to produce the electricity. So only emission is water vapor. Question number 17. Consider the following events in the chronological order. Option 1, Pune Pact. Option 2, formation of the Indian National Army. Option 3, Quit India Movement. Option 4, Royal Indian Navy revolt. What is the correct chronological order of the above event? First of all, option A is 1, 3, 2, 4. Option B is 1, 2, 3, 4. Option C is 3, 1, 2, 4. Option D is 2, 1, 3, 4. So the Pune Pact, that is 1932. The agreement between the Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. Ambedkar is regarding the reservation for the depressed classes. Quit India Movement is a year of 1942. That was mass protection demanding the end of the British rule. Formation of INA in 1942 by Subhash Chandra Bose. That is formed by the Indian National Army to fight against the British rule. And the Royal Indian Navy revolt, that is around 1946, a mutiny by Indian sailors against the British rule. So the correct chronological order is 1, 3, 2, 4. The option is A. Question number 18. With reference to the El Nino, consider the following statement. It leads to the warming the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. It can cause drought in India and Australia. It is always followed by La Nina immediately. So the options are which of the following is correct answer? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The answer is 1 and 2 only, because the option it is always it will not follow the La Nina immediately, because sometimes neutral conditions prevail before the La Nina. That is certain. So that it will be not happen immediately. So the option is 1 and 2. Question number 19. Consider the following statement regarding the inflation in India. The Reserve Bank of India uses the consumer price index for the inflation targeting. A rise in inflation always lead to an increase in the purchasing power. Inflation reduces the real value of money. Which of the statements above is all correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1, 2 and 3 only. Option D 3 only. The perfect answer is option 1 and 3 only. The 2 is wrong. The RBI targets CPI inflation as a part of monetary policy that we all know. Inflation reduces the real value of money because the same amount of money buys that is fewer goods and services. So that is it will not always lead to increase the purchasing power. So second option is wrong. The third option is a rise in inflation that reducing the purchase power. So option is 1 and 3 only. Question number 20. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha can be removed from the office. Option A by the President on the recommendation of the Prime Minister. Option B by a resolution passed by a majority of all the members of the Lok Sabha. Option C by the Supreme Court of India if a case is filed against the Speaker. Option D by the Governor of State concerned. So which of the following statement is correct? Option B, the resolution passed by a majority of all the members, that is in Lok Sabha members, that is also Lok Sabha members, because he is a leader of the Lok Sabha. So the resolution passed in the Lok Sabha. So this is B is a correct answer. So follow our 10 question paper. Please completely go through the 10 question paper. Definitely you will clear this 2025 exam. Thank you so much.